What's up, everyone? Today we're exposing 5 cities that look super safe, but have shocking secrets lurking beneath the surface. You see the beautiful photos, hear the glowing reviews, but trust me, there's a side you've never seen. We're diving into real stats, hidden dangers, and facts travel guides won't tell you. This isn't to scare you, but to show you what's really going on. If you want to know which popular cities are secretly more dangerous than you think, stick around. Let's get into it. First up is Chicago, Illinois, a city that's instantly recognizable for its iconic skyline, legendary deep dish pizza, and a downtown that buzzes with energy day and night. From the shores of Lake Michigan to the towering skyscrapers, Chicago is a place that seems to have it all. World-class museums, vibrant nightlife, and a food scene that draws people from around the globe. Every year, millions of tourists flock to Chicago, soaking in the sights, snapping selfies at Millennium Park, and making memories with family and friends. For many, it's a city of excitement, culture, and endless things to do. But that's only half the story. There's another side to Chicago that most visitors never see. Just a few miles from the bustling tourist hotspots, the reality shifts dramatically. The city's glitzy image fades, replaced by neighborhoods struggling with poverty, neglect, and a sense of being left behind. Chicago's crime statistics are nothing short of shocking. In some years, the city has recorded more homicides than New York and Los Angeles combined, even though Chicago's population is much smaller. Headlines about shootings and violence are a regular part of life for many residents. The violence isn't spread evenly across the city. Instead, it's concentrated in specific neighborhoods, places most tourists never set foot in. For visitors, Chicago can feel perfectly safe, but for those living in these areas, the threat is constant. For many Chicagoans, daily life means dealing with the risk of carjackings, robberies, and assaults. These aren't rare events. They're part of the everyday reality for thousands of families. Chicago is truly a city of extremes. You can walk down a beautiful tree-lined street that feels peaceful and safe, only to turn the corner and find yourself in an area marked by boarded-up homes and a sense of danger. The root causes of this divide run deep. Decades of segregation, persistent poverty, and the ongoing impact of gang violence have left scars on entire communities. Many residents feel trapped by circumstances beyond their control. So while you're enjoying the breathtaking skyline or strolling along the river, remember that just a few miles away, some neighborhoods are facing violence and hardship on a scale that's almost unimaginable in most Western cities. Carjackings have become rampant in recent years, with thousands of incidents reported annually. News stories about stolen vehicles and high-speed chases are all too common, adding to the sense of unease. Property crime is another major issue. Break-ins, thefts, and burglaries are far above the national average in some neighborhoods, leaving residents feeling vulnerable and frustrated. The city's polished image, luxury shopping, high-rise apartments, and trendy restaurants hides a massive gap between the tourist experience and the daily struggles faced by many locals. The contrast is stark, and it's impossible to ignore if you look beyond the surface. So the next time you see those gorgeous photos of Chicago sunsets or smiling tourists at Navy Pier, remember, there's a hidden side to this city, one that most visitors never encounter but is very real for thousands of people. Chicago is a city of world-class art, food, and culture, but it's also a place grappling with deep, ongoing problems related to crime, inequality, and safety. The city's story is complex, full of beauty and struggle, hope and hardship. And now, let's move on to the next city on our list. It's often ranked as one of the world's most livable cities. But as you'll see, the reality might just surprise you. Next up, Vancouver, Canada, famous for its breathtaking mountains, sparkling ocean views, and a reputation for healthy, active living. On the surface, it's a city that seems to have it all: stunning natural beauty, vibrant neighborhoods, and a diverse, welcoming community. It's always ranked as one of the world's most livable cities, drawing people from around the globe. But beneath the postcard-perfect image, there's a hidden crisis that's hard to ignore. Vancouver has some of the highest property crime rates in North America, a fact that surprises many newcomers and visitors. Car break-ins are so common here that locals have a saying, "Don't leave anything in your car, not even for a minute." Even a jacket or a bag in plain sight can make your vehicle a target. Bike theft is rampant, and even the toughest locks aren't always enough. Cyclists often find themselves returning to empty racks or broken locks, a frustrating reality for many who rely on bikes to get around. Burglaries and theft from businesses are on the rise, especially in the downtown core. Store owners are forced to board up windows and invest in extra security, but the problem keeps growing. The downtown east side is ground zero for poverty, homelessness, and an open drug crisis. Here, the contrast between wealth and hardship is stark, with tent encampments and people struggling with addiction just blocks from luxury condos. These issues are spilling into tourist areas like Gastown, where visitors are often shocked to see encampments and a heavy police presence just steps from trendy shops and restaurants. Residents report a rise in random assaults and unsettling encounters, chipping away at the city's once sterling reputation for safety and peace of mind. Why is this happening? Sky-high housing costs have pushed many onto the streets, while a severe opioid epidemic and growing homelessness have created a perfect storm of social challenges. The city is trying to respond, with new policies, outreach programs, and increased police presence. But the root causes, addiction, mental health, and unaffordable housing, are tough to solve and require long-term solutions. So while Vancouver looks like paradise from afar, it's grappling with a serious property crime epidemic and a visible social crisis that can't be ignored. Enjoy the nature, the food, and the vibrant culture, but remember, there's another side to this city, one that's bubbling just under the surface and shaping daily life for many. Next, we're heading to Europe for a city where tourists are the main target. Stay tuned as we uncover more hidden truths from around the world. Now let's fly to Barcelona, Spain, a city that instantly conjures images of golden beaches, world-class art, and a nightlife that pulses until dawn. With its iconic architecture by Gaudi, vibrant street life, and Mediterranean charm, Barcelona is a magnet for millions of visitors every year, all eager to soak up its unique energy and culture. But beneath the sun-soaked surface, many tourists discover a harsh reality. Barcelona is notorious for pickpocketing, and for some, it turns a dream vacation into a stressful ordeal. The city is often called the pickpocket capital of the world, and that reputation is well-earned. It's not just a rumor. Ask almost any seasoned traveler, and they'll have a story or warning about theft in Barcelona. Professional thieves operate everywhere, from the bustling Las Ramblas, where crowds are thick and distractions are plenty, to the city's busy metro system, the sun-drenched beaches, and even the lobbies of upscale hotels. No place is truly safe from their reach. Every single day, hundreds of thefts are reported to the police, and experts believe that for every report, many more incidents go unreported, as victims either don't notice right away or feel embarrassed to come forward. For years, Spanish law treated thefts under €400 as minor offenses, meaning pickpockets faced little more than a slap on the wrist. This legal loophole made it easy for thieves to operate with near impunity, knowing the consequences were minimal. As a result, Barcelona became a haven for organized theft rings. These groups are highly coordinated, often blending seamlessly into the crowds, and they know exactly how to spot and target vulnerable tourists. Thieves work in teams, using clever distractions, like spilling something on you, asking for directions, or creating a commotion, to snatch wallets, phones, and passports in a matter of seconds. Sometimes you won't even realize you've been robbed until much later. The constant threat of theft can cast a shadow over your trip. Instead of relaxing and enjoying the city, you find yourself on edge, clutching your bag and scanning the crowd for suspicious faces. Aggressive scams are everywhere too, from street vendors pushing fake gifts into your hands to elaborate distraction techniques designed to separate you from your valuables. Even the most experienced travelers can fall victim. Barcelona is undeniably stunning, with its breathtaking architecture and lively atmosphere. But its dark underbelly targets the very tourists who help fuel its billion-dollar tourism industry, creating a paradox at the heart of the city. If you visit, take extra precautions. Keep your valuables hidden, use money belts or anti-theft bags, stay alert in crowds, and never let your guard down, even for a moment. A little vigilance can go a long way in keeping your trip safe and enjoyable. Up next, a city of breathtaking beauty, but also one with crime rates that might just take your breath away for all the wrong reasons. Next, we head to Cape Town, South Africa, one of the world's most beautiful cities. But behind the scenery is a city of extreme contrasts and shocking violence. Cape Town's murder rate is among the highest on the planet, over 10 times higher than Chicago in some years. Most violence is concentrated in impoverished townships, driven by gang warfare. But crime spills into tourist areas too. Armed robberies, carjackings, and home invasions are common. Tourists are seen as easy targets. The city's homes look like fortresses with high walls, electric fences, and private security. Even hiking Table Mountain comes with warnings about muggings. You have to be constantly aware and plan your movements carefully. Cape Town offers incredible experiences, but you can't escape the shadow of crime. The gap between postcard beauty and daily reality is immense. The government is fighting back, but progress is slow. Cape Town is paradise, with a very dark side. Our final city? It's famous for being safe, but the truth is more complicated. Last up, Sydney, Australia. Famous for its laid-back vibe and reputation as one of the world's safest cities. But Sydney's safe image isn't the whole truth. Recently, there's been a spike in assaults, especially in nightlife districts like King's Cross. The government even imposed early bar closing laws to curb violence. Domestic violence is also a growing, often hidden problem. Car theft and break-ins are rising in certain suburbs. Property crime, including retail theft and fraud, is up too. Media reports highlight crime waves and knife crime, especially among young people. The causes? Economic stress, drug problems, and social inequality, even in wealthy Australia. Sydney isn't a war zone, but the gap between its reputation and reality is growing. The real danger is complacency. People let their guard down, thinking nothing can go wrong. Sydney is still vibrant and beautiful, but no city is perfect. Always use common sense and stay aware wherever you are. So there you have it. 5 cities with hidden dangers behind their safe reputations. Our goal isn't to scare you, but to arm you with knowledge so you can travel smart. Every city has its problems, and being informed is the first step to staying safe. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and comment with other cities you think have a misleading reputation. Don't forget to subscribe for more eye-opening travel videos. Thanks for watching. Stay aware, stay safe, and see you next time.